Hi Richard, welcome to another YouTube video. I'm going to do a video on this keyboard that I just got today from Goodwill called the Casio CT647. Yeah, I believe it's a synthesizer. I don't think it's a full-fledged keyboard, but it does have sounds like a keyboard does. It has keyboard, organ, guitar, various different things. It doesn't have an LCD display, but it does have LEDs indicate what mode you're at. This is probably for the era where it had LCD display. It's probably one of the Casio's lower end CT models. I believe I have another CT model down there. This is more like a synthesizer keyboard with stereo sound. Probably one of the first keyboards to have stereo speakers and be this big. It's got a dual jukebox, that's what they call it. Let's play a song from the jukebox called, I don't know if I get in trouble with the copyright police, but I'm gonna play this D2 song. You have to select it to D, and you push 2. Listen. Now it does have sound to the keyboard, but this keyboard doesn't sound very good to the speakers because they're probably old. So I'm playing it to my cheap Durobran 5.1 surround sound system from Walmart that I bought 5-6 years ago. Still works. That subwoofer got wet, but the amplifier section did not get wet, so the system still works. The cabinet's a little warped on the side because it got wet, but I fixed it so it still works. So I have my original setup back in my bedroom again. My Durobran television set from Walmart. It's really got a good picture because it's got a dark glass picture tube, which makes the images appear to be darker, so you can actually see games that are darker better. That's why I put it in here. I had a Magnavox DVD combination TV in here, but I decided to put this one in here because the other one had problems. So I'm playing the Casio through my surround sound, and I have a wire hooked up that I got at Best Buy. Really good gold-plated wire. Gold-plated wire, as you can see. I don't know if it's really gold-plated, but it's gold-plated. Let's demonstrate the keyboard again. Keyboard features. Let's talk about the features. The keyboard features the power switch standard from that time period. Power on and off, and finger on and off with Casio chord. Volume for the main volume of the system, and the accompaniment volume. Reverb switch. Tempo buttons. Jukebox button, the beat button, and solo, duo, ensemble, and tone. All those, the line that says these combine to operate these three. The synchro button, the start stop, intro, ending. That's the first keyboard probably of this era that has that. The other two that I have previously don't. The CK and the other one don't. It's a record button, so you record your chord, and I'll demonstrate that in a second. This is how you play it. This is your add musician. I don't know what that does. I think it just takes away the melody so you can play. I haven't figured it out. Pulse cold modification. Got stereo sound. This is the keypad, how you access the banks and how you access the numbers. Now we'll demonstrate the chorus memory. So I already got one recorded. I hope it plays it. Let's see. So I'm gonna play it. As you can see. Okay, I'm gonna select a different one. I didn't realize it played that. C5. Which is 4 watts. It has kind of a dumb outro, but that's what it has. It's neat. It's got interesting little songs. I'm not gonna play the House of the Rising Sun on this because I think it's a copyright and I don't want to play it. They don't mind if you play 30 seconds or more or less, but if you play more than that, I think that's copyright. So I don't want to play it on this keyboard, but it does have it. So that was the review of the Casio CT647 keyboard with expert logic accompaniment. I think it's a synthesizer keyboard. I don't think it's really a keyboard that I'm used to, but I like it. It came with a stand, original stand. It didn't come with original adapter, but I used my other adapters from my other three, so it seems to work. As long as it's a 6-volt, I think it works just fine. Well, that was a review of the Casio CT647 from, I believe, the early 90s, late 80s.